assume you need me to be silent.
Meh. Hello, Brianna. How are you doing tonight? Here's the forms. There's an agenda and some family conference forms in there for you. How is Solomon liking preschool so far? How has the transition from preschool to homeschool worked for your family? Is Solomon enjoying being homeschooled more or less than the preschool, you think? And how's he adjusting? Okay, I'm going to be sharing some of Solomon's development and learning report with you, and then also some portfolio items we've collected. Um, in his social emotional category, he's definitely on par for his age. At lunchtime, he was serving himself pizza, and Ranch took his plate to the table. From here we'll see him be able to look at situations in a different way, managing class routines a little bit better. In the physical category, he's definitely exceeding his age range. During the game we were playing, he was, standing on one foot like a flamingo and hopping like a frog. Definitely things that show that he's got wide balance and traveling skills. In his language category, he's working on, making appropriate eye contact, pauses, working on the flow of a conversation, not just talking over each other. Cognitively, he's right in the middle of his age's developmental bracket. He's, helping other people solve problems and working his way through them, but definitely with the help of an adult. In his literacy, we're working a little bit on identifying the sounds letters make, as well as a few more letters. About at 4 to 6 letters that he knows really well. We want to get him up to that 10 to 20 letters mark. In mathematics, he's a little bit below his age level, but with some work, we can easily get him up into his age bracket. He can start to recognize some numbers, but not all of them, and not necessarily the order they're in. Based on what I've shown you, do you have any goals for him? Some goals that I was thinking we could work on is, since he is struggling at managing routines and transitions, we could create maybe a chart that has the routine for the days in it. Repeat the rules frequently, as well as have them listed somewhere. And giving him reminders before transition times. We also want to, improve his eye contact in conversations, so making sure we're modeling that for him, and even reading or listening to books, so that way he gets the flow of conversations, so he's not trying to talk over each other and just shout and be heard constantly. And since he is having a little bit of a struggle with recall, we thought it would be good to work with him by asking him questions on something he's just read or watched, recreating the story in a play or with puppets or on felt boards, things along those lines. Do you have any questions or concerns you wish to discuss with me? Thank you for coming to meet with me and discuss Solomon tonight.